The very first music symbol we're going to look at is called the music staff. Now this board, this is a music staff board, meaning I have music staffs already on here. But for you, you're going to have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines all the way across your paper. And once you do that, we're going to work on our treble clef. Our treble clef tells us where our notes are in the spectrum of pitch. So what that means is, if you're a high note singer, you'll sing on the treble clef. Now to start my treble clef, I'm going to go to the 1, 2 second line, and I'm going to draw a spiral, and I'm going to go up, come around, down through the spiral, and give it a little tail. Alright, I'm going to do another one. Everybody draws their treble clefs a little bit differently, and none of them are perfect. See, they don't look alike. And one more for good measure. This is the way I drew mine in college. This one is. I didn't loop it at the top, I just came down with it. But most people like the loop, so you can draw it with a loop at the top. This is your treble clef. Treble clef. Go draw a treble clef and then show it to the camera so I can see it. Next music symbol we're going to show you is the quarter note. And the quarter note can either be drawn on a line or it can be drawn on a space. I'm going to draw both. So a quarter note is a circle on its side. Doesn't have to be perfect. And you color it in. And then we're going to put a stem on it. There you go. There's a quarter note. I'm going to draw a quarter note on a space. There's a quarter note on a space. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. These two look radically different. They're both quarter notes. And while we're on the topic, we're going to do the quarter rest. There it is. So I'm going to let you draw that real quick on your paper. Alright, we're back. The next note we're going to review and learn about is called the 8th note. The 8th note is special because it has a flag at the top. And you may have seen this already. I bet you have somewhere. They have flags. These are what 2 8th notes look like. Or, and sometimes in music you'll see them separate like this. But most of the time, you will see them like this. We take their flags and we join their flags together with a bar. That's 2 eighth notes. Now, I know you guys are not doing fractions yet. The big kids are, so the big kids will get this. But each one of these is worth half. And when you combine a half and a half, my big kids would say you get a whole. Not true in music, because a whole note is worth 4 counts. So in music, a half and a half equals 1. That's what you have to say, equals 1. So 2 of these equals a quarter note. Alright, now we're getting into the longer notes, which means the ones that are more than 1 beat long. And when this happens, these are the easier ones to draw because there's not a lot to color in. So we're going to do a half note. A half note is worth 2 beats. You draw a circle, and you have a stem. That's it. That's your half note. And your half note is worth 2 beats. And before I break off here to let you draw that, I'm going to draw the whole note. And you're going to notice something here. That's all it is. The whole note is worth 4 beats. So that one looks like a quarter note without being filled in. This one looks like a half note without a stem. So they're all connected to each other. I'm going to give you a few seconds to let you draw that. And if you think that was strange, this gets even stranger with the rests. The half rests looks like a hat. And the hat is filled in like a top hat would be. This one's easy to remember because half hat. Half hat. It's worth 2 beats of silence. I'm going to draw my whole note again. The whole rest looks exactly like that hat, except it's upside down. Looks exactly like that, except it's upside down.